Hey guys, it's Reggie. This is my my Type 64 game. Just want to kind of go step by step, and this is going to be a short little video on how to Kolobanov. So this, as you can see, we're top tier here. Actually, a pretty good matchup for the Type 64. This is actually only my 9th game in the tank, I believe, which is pretty. So I'm still kind of getting used to it, still trying to figure out all of its little nuances. But anyways, here we go. So, walk you through the gameplay. So, I really like to go to this spot on this map, especially with tanks that have gun depression, because you're able to just shoot over, get easy shots in this bush, pull back, reset your camo, pop back up. This tank has just enough gun depression where that is available, so I tried that. As you can see, I pushed around and managed to spot the entirety of the enemy team practically. So I decided it would not be best for me to pop out. So I go up here, just clear the toaster, good. I can see there's a bunch of tanks up there, so if I can get a shot in the Hellcat, there we go. Type 58 is tunneling me really hard. I'm right here, I'm just trying to draw a shot out of him like that. Unfortunately, outbalanced my own. And he's able to pull back, missed the shot on the Hellcat, and he gets a great shot into my turret. I really did not want to take that damage, but that's what you get for poking. There's the Type 58 again, track him. Hopefully my teammates can shoot him a little bit to help me out. Probably not. I've learned not to rely on teammates a whole lot anymore. You kind of have to, if you want to get things done, you got to do it yourself, take matters into your own hands. So here we go, pulling around to see this VK flanking. Unfortunately, donk one in the ground, and he gets a great shot in my tank. It really did not want to take that shot either. But that was a good play by him. I kind of overextended a little bit. Unfortunately, the accuracy trolled me a little bit. But I see this T-150 pushing over here, and I'm like, oh man, I can get him. Pop out here. Now, the penetration on the Type 64 is an issue. It's something like 125 millimeters, or 135 millimeters, which is not a whole lot, granted. But it is, for tier 6, it's enough. That was a lucky shot right there, by the way. And this shot kind of wins me the game right there, or was a precursor to that, because if I hadn't have rolled for 200, he would have been able to put another shot in me for, well, his average damage is 200, so, that would have made the ending a whole lot different, but no spoilers. Anyways, so I see this T-150 right here, and I'm like, no. I don't want to deal with him, because earlier I saw a KV-1 down here on full health, or low health. It's like, oh, here we go. So unfortunately, I kind of pay for that shot on the Type 58 by bouncing that one, and he gets a good shot into me, but obviously I just clear him, and now that was a 1 versus 4 right there. So now we're in contention for Kolobanovs, and anyways, so here we go. I'm trying to just distance myself. I know they have a Hellcat, and I know he's very fast. So I try to just get here in this bush, see if I can activate my camo net and get a shot on him as he's driving. Unfortunately, I tried to be a little cheeky and go for the high explosive pin, but didn't get it. But you notice that he did not spot me there, which is the key point here. Because had he spotted me, I probably would not have been able to drive all the way over here without being spotted. And again, as you can see, the M4 did not spot me either, which was very critical to this game. Unfortunately, kind of shoot the rock there. That was not my best shot there. So here's my thinking. So in the Kolobanovs, you want to isolate your opponent. No matter, however you can, you want to isolate them. And you also want to try to you want to be the one controlling the engagement, whether that be through resetting your camouflage, poking through a bush, playing peekaboom, trading. You really want to conserve your hit points to the end if you're trying to win like this. And as you can see, there's still a lot of hit points left out there. Missed that shot, unfortunately. But I see this T-150, and he is isolated, yes, but I don't want to stop and fight him, because potentially he could have that 107mm gun, and that would spell all kinds of trouble for me if he hit me. Not one shot quite, but take away 75% of my remaining hit points. Now, here's the Hellcat, and here's the moment where I decide, all right, this is it. We gotta we gotta stop and fight this guy. So I try to use this guy, this former teammate, as cover, and I actually figured out how to aim with high explosive on the Hellcat this time. So I'm just using this, and as you can see, the Type 64 is so mobile. And luckily, he was not able to get a single shot in us, which was very nice. So now it is a 1 versus 2 instead of a 1 versus 4. I saw the M4 on the hill, and I don't know where he is, so I'm looking for him. Oh, there he is. Boom, get the shot in the side. Now it is a 1v1, and this is where I become very confident, probably a little overconfident. The T-150, if I remember correctly, had like 598 health or somewhere around 600. So he's kind of he'll be, yeah, 598. So he'll be difficult to hit. Luckily, my shot goes in, and he shoots high explosive, and he kind of pays for that, actually, later on. But anyway, so get the shot in him. He can't get shots in me here. I check to make sure as I'm running away. And right now, all I want to do is reset camo. There's a minute left in the game, so I don't have a whole lot of time. But he's not going to be able to win by cap. And as I play the game more, I become more and more... And as you can see, the T-150 is calling me out, calling me a noob. So we'll see how that works out for him. But as I play the game more and more, I become more and more greedy, which is probably why my destruction ratio is not that high. But now the key point right there is, since I've been playing this game for almost 3 years now, you learn map awareness, and I knew that tree was there. I didn't know that I wouldn't be spotted through it. However, I knew that I'd be able to shoot without getting spotted first through that. I get a really lucky shot in the cupola there. 15 seconds left. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go. He's not gonna be able to hide. I gotta take the risk. If he gets a shot in me, I gotta try something anyways. So here we go. Like I said, the pen is an issue. He's kind of a bit of a tomato over there. Luckily, we get the shot with APCR, and the game is over. A 1v4 Kolobanov, as you can see, Ace Tanker, Top Gun, High Caliber, Pools Medal, Defender, Kolobanov's Medal versus 1v3. In this case, it was a 1v4. And I was kind of checking the stats of these players because I was wondering how I didn't die. That T-150 is actually a pretty decent player. But yeah, guys, so in a Kolobanov, you just want to make sure that you isolate